We are back now with our Mental Health Thursday segment, and tonight we want to focus on a new mental health workshop in town. It's a 4-part series where real conversations meet real solutions.
I love that, and get this, the first panel conversation starts tonight in just a couple hours, really, at 6 o'clock at the Empower Center right by the airport in South Bend. Joining us to talk more about the workshop are Jeremy Gillespie, who will be hosting the workshops, and he does a lot more, which we'll talk about in a moment, and Dr. Kimberly Warren, who's one of the panelists during tonight's workshop. Thank you both for being here, taking the time.
Thank you.
You guys are going to speed right to the Empower Center after you leave here.
Right.
No speeding.
No speeding. But I do want to talk about this. You guys are trying to hurry up and get the word out on something that's too important. You talked about it. Mental health. Talk about the importance of doing these workshops right now.
Yeah, so we've done other workshops in the past. We've done imposter syndrome, we've done disc and dollars, but this mental health workshop is the most important workshop that we've done to date. Mental health, we all kind of struggle with that, and there's such a stigma around it. So we want to highlight that and just bring forth conversation and resources.
And I love that you said that, because it's a conversation. It's more than just a theoretical conversation, though, right? Talk about the change that's happening.
Absolutely. We are not about theory tonight or in any of these workshops. What we're really trying to help is to reconnect the community. You know, COVID kind of disconnected us around mental health, the taboo and the stigma that's related to that. We just want people to be able to have a safe space, to have some transformative dialogue, to let people be safely vulnerable, to give information, as well as to allow people to be in a space that they can also ask questions or have conversations and help us to have a better understanding of what's going on with our mental health right now.
And only you can do that with real conversations. Talk about the themes you guys plan to highlight, not just tonight, but over the next several weeks.
Yeah, so tonight we're getting into the statistics, who's utilizing services, who's providing services, what are the do's and don'ts if you're going out to seek these services. Week 2, we're getting into code switching, right? Defining it, what is it, what are the impacts on myself, my physical, my mental, me in the workspace. Week 3, we get into being the only one, right? And that can be in your personal life or in the workspace as well, and how you navigate those spaces. And then lastly, we cap it off with resources and strategies, right? Because we all have to go to work in the morning, or we have to deal with those folks today, right, this afternoon. So we want to close it off with giving them resources.
Really quickly, those things that you picked up, I just noticed a few of them that you talked about there, being the only one, code switching. How did these themes come about? These are really intriguing.
Yeah, so a lot of the content for these workshops come from my own personal journey, right? Being in corporate America in the Midwest, right? Being the only one in executive positions, code switching, and being the only one comes up, right? So I created this content, right, to share with other people who might be navigating those same spaces, right, to give resources so that they can be their full, authentic selves and be successful.
Yeah, that's great. Talk about the need that you're seeing in the community right now.
The limited resources that we have around mental health in general, and especially culturally appropriate mental health service provision, as well as the utilization of the mental health services. So there's a huge need for us to have an understanding of what is available, how do we access what's available, to again eliminate some of the stigma that's around it, so people start to feel a little bit more comfortable and understand. We all are dealing with, if nothing else, stress. And stress is a mental health component, or a component of our mental health as well.
Absolutely.
So we just need to, we're wanting to increase some awareness, and we're wanting to, again, allow people the opportunity to have a better understanding. And then hopefully they will go back and share that information with friends, families, co-workers, whomever, so that we can start really opening up greater dialogue in the community and reconnecting.
How can people be a part of this? I know people are watching right now say, I want to go to this, do I need to pay? What do they need to know?
They need to know that you need to come to the Empower Center tonight, right? Tonight at 6 p.m. It's $20, and you can register right at the door. We're going to feed you your mind and your body, right? So come tonight.
$20 for all that?
That's pretty good.
That's huge.
That is pretty good. I think it's really important, especially as men. You know, men don't love to talk about their feelings, which is such a stigma. It's like, get rid of it.
Do you see that a lot in what you do, but then also, how do you fight against that? And how is someone like you, how does that help get the word out to other men too?
We see it very much a lot. That's not proper English, I understand that. We see it too much, let me put it that way. And the notion of what we're doing here is to start to diminish that.
Yeah, break those barriers.
Break the barriers, again, to raise understanding that it's okay to know, to acknowledge, to seek help and support when there is something going on, whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter, in between, wherever you are in life's journey. it's okay to reach out. It's okay to accept and acknowledge that there's something not quite calm and cool and collected or right, whatever the situation is.
I love that. The Empower Center, for those who don't know, this is right near the airport. Celebrating 5 years this year, by the way, correct?
Indeed, October 1st.
This October. So that's where this will be,
great.
of course. You guys will have all this information at WNDU.com. Thank you both for being
Thank you
here.
so much.
Thank you
It's
for
important.
having us.
It's going to be so good and healthy for our
Appreciate
community. Hello, Andrew.